Just in this pregame warm up right now. Let's see here. I get a notification for the live stream. Yes, the live stream is up. I don't know if it's on YouTube yet. And it's on YouTube now, it looks like. Let me copy this link, post it on Facebook for everyone. I posted it online. And we're in the pregame warm up for the second game of the day. We did win our first game, swept our first game in 2 sets. And our first game was against the Summit Volleyball Club 16 White. We won that in 2 sets. The team we're playing right now is Vital 16 for Black. Their forest team for Vital Volleyball Club. Might see them in the far court over there in yellow jerseys. There. Now the name's up on the thing. Got the scoreboard up. Getting ready to start this first set. Not sure who's serving first, but I do believe we won the coin toss. Not 100% on that, but I believe we won the coin toss and should be serving first. Give you a little recap of our first game of the day. OKCharge 16. We dominated the Summit Volleyball Club 16 White in straight sets. It was a commanding performance by Oklahoma 16 American, which swept the SVC 16 White in 2 sets at the Northern Lights tournament. The first set saw the OKCharge take an early lead and never look back, with the standout plays from Braylon Smith, Maddie Factor, and Lily Cummings. The second set was closer battle, but OKCharge's strong teamwork and key kills from Charlotte and Sam secured the victory. Throughout the game, Braylon led the charge with 5 kills and a block, while Maddie showcased her skills with 5 kills of her own. Lillian also made significant contributions with 3 kills, an ace, and a block. OKCharge's cohesive play and individual performance proved too much for the SBC in that first game. So we continue our impressive run at this tournament, we hope and aim to further success in these upcoming matches. So wish us luck from home and cheer us on as we get ready to start this next match. Who served first? Us? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, the team coming out to touch hands to get this match officially underway. The down ref will do a check of the roster to see, make sure we got all the correct people on the court to start off. Hate to start off in out of rotation. So who's serving the first? The other team's serving the first, not us. Okay. We serve receive first, getting ready to start this first match, or this first game here, or this first set right here, first set of this game. This is the second match. This is the first serve. Charge comes out quick, puts it back. Charge steps over to the outside once again. Oh, but unable to get it over on 3 touches as the attack was short. Vital will pick up the first point and come back up the line to serve it up. So this is Oklahoma Charge 16 America versus Vital, 16-4 Black Vital serving it up once again. They served it first in the first set, and they picked up another point right there as he shanked it out of bounds on that serve. Vital coming back at the line while Charge sets up to serve receive. Now trailing by 2 in the beginning of this first set. You have to put a point on the board. Charge gets underneath that serve. Bumps it up high. Goes for the attack, which picks up the point from the backcourt, number 6, with the kill, putting the point on the board. Number 10, Lily Woodcock's putting up to the line now to serve it up for your Charge team as we trail by 1. Scores 1-2. Charge trailing by 1 early on in this first set. Get number 10 serving it up for your Charge team. There's the serve. The other team gets underneath it. Bumps it up high in the air and goes for the attack. Putting it back over to Charge territory. Charge sets over to their outside. Their own attack falls long, and Vital puts another point on the board. Scores now 1-3. Charge trailing by 2 as we step back up to serve receive. Again, early on in this first set, Charge is trailing by 2 points as we set up to serve receive. There's Vital serve. Charge gets underneath it. Sets up to the middle. The attack finds the back corner. That was number 5, Charlotte Richards, with the kill. That put a point on the board right there. Number 6 subbing out for number 2 coming in, and number 3 subbing out for number 8 coming in. That's number 8, Kale, coming to the line, serving it up now, as we now just trail by 1 point. Scores 2-3 with number 8 preparing to serve it up for your Charge team. There's the serve over the net. Vital underneath it, bumps it up high, bumps it over the net. Charge right there to receive it, gets it to the setter, goes to the middle of the attack. Vital's able to keep it off the floor, put it back over the net in a couple touches. Charge right there. This time we go to the right side. He tips it over. Vital cannot get underneath that one and get it under control. Charge pick it up into the point with a tip by Braylon Smith that finds the floor after coming off the hand of Vital teammate. Number 8, back up the line to serve it up. Charge still all tied up now, 3-3. They put it back over to Charge territory. Charge gets it to the center, goes to the outside. He tips it over the block this time, picking up another point. That was number 2 this time, Lillian coming. He gets the point by tipping it over the block of Vital defenders. Charge now leading by 1 point, scores 4-3, and number 8 back up the line to serve it up. Charge now taking the lead in this. Vital going for an attack, putting it cross court. Charge libero right there, gets it to the center. We go to the right side down the line. Vital's able to keep it alive though and put it back over the net to the backcourt. Once again, our libero gets it to the center to the middle. They block it in the middle, but we're unable to get it back up as it comes down on our side of the net. That will tie it back up. Scores 4-4 as Vital will step back up to the line to serve it up. And Charge once again sets up to serve receive. Again, we're early on in the first set of our second game of this Northern Lights tournament in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Again, they're set up to serve receive. Vital puts it over the net. Charge pops it up high. Bumps it And we bump it over the net. Vital gets underneath it, sets it up, goes to the attack, and it finds the floor in the backcourt as Charge is unable to get underneath it before it makes contact with the floor. Vital will come back up to the line. Charge once again trailing by 1 point as we set back up to serve receive. Vital serving it up. Charge underneath it. Bumps it up high and bumping it over the net, too. Vital gets underneath that, sets it up, tips it over toward the line. No. Charge sets it to the outside, goes for the kill. Kill by number 2, picks up the point right there for your Charge team as he finds the floor down the line in Vital territory. Number 5, Charlotte comes to the line to serve it up next. There was a substitution. Number 4 went out. Number 1 come in the front row. And number 5, Charlotte serving it up. And she picks up an ace. As the other team unable to get control of it, get it back over to that Charge, and once again come back up to the line to serve it up. And we lead by 1 now. Once again, score is 6-5. As number 5 puts it up over the net. Vital gets it up, hits it over in one touch. Charge goes for an attack, this time from the outside again, and picks up another point with a kill from Lillian Cummings once again. At number 5, we come back up the line. That's Charlotte Richards serving it up for your Charge team. As we now lead by 2. Score is 7-5. Charge in the lead. There's the serve, number 5, putting it over the net. Vital gets underneath it. They hit it back over to the backcourt. The backcourt struggles a little bit, unable to dig it back into fair territory, and Vital will put the point on the board. As the Charge team will now come back out to serve receive once again. Score is 7-6. Charge in the lead by 1. As we step back up to serve receive. They serve it up, but unsuccessful. It hits the net and falls back in their territory. Charge now picks up the point and will come back up the line to serve it up. There's substitution. Number 7 going out, number 9 coming in, and number 9 is coming to the line to serve it up. As we lead by 2. Score is 8-6 in this first set. As number 9, Bethany White Eagle, puts it over the net with a serve. Nice serve. The Vital team gets underneath it, pushes it over, and we got a ball in the backcourt. They're going to stop play. We're going to have to redo it. So we probably would have got that, but it's unsafe to have another ball in the court from another court, so we have to. That one goes over there. Thank you. Too many balls in the court. Number 9 will come back up and serve it again as we redo that last play. Nice low serve. Vital gets underneath it once again. They hit it back over. Vital is able to keep it off the floor and put it up in the air high and back over to our backcourt. Once again, we get it to the center. We set it over to the outside this time. This attack, also Vital able to get underneath it. Push it up high, bump it over the net. The backcourt digs it up, digging it off the net, but unable to get it back over into Vital territory. Vital will pick up a point and come back up to the line to serve it up. Scores 8-7. Charge in the lead by 1 as we once again step back up to serve receive. Charge looking to put some more points on the board and increase their lead here as they step back up to serve receive. If you're watching at home, like and subscribe. Share the video if you need. You can always post a link on your own page or to any of your friends who can text it to. Okay, we're going back into this. Vital dig. Nice dig from Charge. We keep it alive as Vital put it back over the net, back into Vital territory now. And then they set it, back set, but out of bounds. Charge puts another point on the board as Vital puts it out of bounds. And Charge will step back up to the line to serve it up. Substitution right there. Number 8 going out, number 3 coming in. Hale going out and Maddie Tucker coming in. And number 2 coming up the line to serve it up. That's Lily coming, serving it up to the Charge team as we lead by 2 points. And there's the serve. Excellent serve. Vital underneath it. Pushed it over 2 touches. Charge tried to dig it up, but unable to get it over the net as a surprise attack by the setter. The setter dump picks up a point for the Vital team. Once again, Charge just in the lead by 1 point as he set back up to serve receive, and Vital steps back up the line to serve it up. And there's the serve by Vital. Charge. Libero gets underneath it. We keep it alive. We hit it back over the net. Able to recover that play. Vital pushes it over, but called for the double. Charge picks up that point. Number 4 will come to the line to serve it up next as he subbed in for number 1 going out. That's Addison Man from the line, serving it up for your Charge team as we now lead by 2. There's a serve by number 4. Nice serve. Vital underneath it. They hit it too close to the net. We tip it down, but they're right there to receive it, digging it back up and keeping it alive. Charge gets underneath it once again. Keeping it alive at the net. We put it back over into Vital territory. Vital goes for the attack. Oh, off the block. And Vital picks up that point as Charge, as it goes off the hand of Charge and out of bounds. Score is now 10-9. Charge still in the lead by 1 point once again as we step back up to serve receive, and Vital comes back up the line to serve it up. There's the serve by Vital. Charge is underneath it. Bumps it up high with the set, knocks it over, and finds the floor with that one. That was number 3, Maddie Factor with the kill that hit that over the net. Number 9, Bethany Whitey will sub out for number 7, Braylon Smith coming in as number 10, Lily Wilcox comes up to the line to serve it up for your Charge team. Again, scores 11-9, Charge in the lead by 2 points as number 10 preparing to serve it up. There's the serve. Nice placement. But Vital's able to get underneath and put it back over the net. Charge gets to the center, bumps that to the outside or the right side, puts it over, and they're able to recover and get it back over. But Charge gets it right back over into Vital territory. A little joust at the net. But Vital keeps it alive and puts it back up over into Charge territory. Charge again from the outside. This time a strong kill by number 3, Maddie Factor. Breaks the seam of the block and finds the point for the Charge team. Charge will step back up the line to serve it once again. Scores 12-9. Charge in the lead by 3 points as number 10 comes to the line to serve it up. That's Lily Wilcox for your Charge team serving it up. And there's the serve. Vitals gets underneath it, hits it back over the net. Charge right there, pushes it up high, and then goes to the right side for the attack, which finds the floor. Number 7 with the kill, Braylon Smith, putting another point on your board and increasing our lead now to 4 points. Scores 13-9. Charge in the lead by 4 as number 10, Lily Wilcox, comes back up to the line to serve it up. And there's the serve by number 10. Vital gets underneath it, bumps it up to their outside. Charge off the block, cannot get underneath it before it finds the floor. And Vital puts another point on the board and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Charge still in the lead by 3 points. We now set back up to serve receive in the first set of our second game of the first day of pool play at the Northern Lights tournament in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here goes Vital with that serve. Charge trying to get underneath it, but unable to. Vital will put a point on the board and shanked out of bounds off the Charge team. Scores now 13-11. Charge in the lead by 2 as Vital prepares to serve it up once again. Gonna let it go, but it's all right. We got underneath it, kept it alive, and then we're going for the kill across court, which does find the floor, picking up the point for your Charge team. That was a kill by Maddie Factor that put the point on the board for your Charge team. It was long and cross court, but found that back corner exactly as it should have. And number 8, Kale, serving it up for your Charge team, putting it over the net. Charge right, or Vital right there to receive it. They put it back over on Libero, that digs it up, and then we bump it over to the outside and over the net. Vital right there to receive, going for an attack, blocked at the net by number 5. Charlotte Richards picking up a point right there with a block on the attack of Vital. Charge will step back up the line to serve it up, but not before Vital calls a timeout. After the timeout concludes, Charge will be back up the line to serve it up. And that's Kale, number 8, serving it up for your Charge team as we now lead by 4 points in this first set. Score is 15-11. And the timeout is concluded. Both teams coming back out on the court. Well, our team's back out on the court. The Vital is still in their huddle, coming up with a plan. As Charge is in the lead by 4 points. Number 8, Kale, coming to the line to serve it up next as we prepare to get back into this first set. Waiting awaiting the up refs to whistle. And there's that whistle. Number 8 prepared to serve it up. There's the serve. Vital gets underneath it, sets it over to their right side, the attack to the backcourt. Number 8 right there to receive it to number 10. And number 7 with the kill, picking up a point right there. That's Braylon Smith from the right side with an attack that finds the floor, mid-backcourt in Vital territory. Number 8 will come back up the line. We now lead by 5 points. Score 16-11 Charge in the lead in this first set. As number 8 prepares to serve it up. There's the serve. Vital gets underneath it. They set it over to the right side once again. The backcourt, unable to get underneath it as the placement finds the floor in Charge territory. Vital puts another point on the board right there. Will come back up to the line to serve it up. Score 16-12. Charge still in the lead by 4 points as we prepare to serve receive. There's the serve by Vital. Charge gets underneath it in the backcourt, bumping it high. We keep it alive with another bump and bumping it over the net as well. Vital gets underneath it, bump, and then they bump it once again back there to a Charge. This time gets to the center, sets it to the right side. The attack down the line. Vital is able to keep it alive, but another ball bounces on the court, and we will have to redo that play. So number 8 will come, my bad, number 8 wasn't serving it up right there. The other team served it up. Vital will come back up the line to serve it up so we can redo that last rally. Score still 16-12. Charge still in the lead by 4 as Vital prepares to serve it up. There's the serve. Charge gets underneath it. Gets to the center. Goes to the outside. The attack finds the floor. Off the block finds the floor. Tooled by number trying to serve it up next to your Charge team. That's Charlotte Richard serving it up. As a substitute. We did have a substitution. Number 4 went out. Number 1 came in. And number 5 with the ace on the serve, putting another point on the board for your Charge team right there. Number 5 will come back up the line to serve it up again after the ace on the last serve. Scores 18-12, Charging the lead by 6 points. There's the serve. Vital gets underneath it, sets it up high, and goes for an attack from the back right side. The Charge able to keep it alive, bumping it high in the air, bumping it over the net. Vital struggles with it, unable to get it back over the net in 3 touches. Charge picks up a point right there and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 5 serving it up to your Charge team as we lead by 5 points. Score is, score is 19, it says. 19-12. I don't know where I put that last score. Charge was serving it up. Yeah, I don't know what I did right there. I messed that up. But Charge picked up a point right there. What happened? I don't even see what happened. Huh? Okay. Number 1 with the kill right there, picking up a point. I put a point on the wrong scoreboard a second ago. Oh, T.O. Yeah, we got to get that going. T.O. Timeout by Vital on the court. T.O. Big T.O. Scores now 20-12, Charging the lead by 8 points as we set back up to serve receive after the timeout concludes. Or being serve it up, my bad, after the timeout concludes. Number 5, Charlotte Richards, still up at the line to serve it up. Both teams coming back up. There's the whistle from the upper ref to start back into the gameplay. Again, scores 20-12. Nice low serve. Ace on that serve by Charlotte Richards, number 5, putting another point on the board. Scores now 21-12. Charge still in the lead by 9 points as we come back up the line to serve it up. Number 5 serving it up again after that ace on the last serve. There's that serve once again. This time the serve is long and strong and out of bounds. Vital will pick up a point off the service error on Charge. Charge will step back up to serve receive now as Vital comes to the line to serve it up. Underneath it, gets it to the center, bumps it back over to Charge territory. Our libero gets it to the center to the middle of the attack, finds the floor. That's a kill by number 1, Sam Chaffin, that puts a point on the board for your Charge team. And number 9 coming back up to the line to serve it up after picking up a point on that last rally with a kill. And the ball is served by number 9, Bethany Whiting, putting it over the net. Scores 23-13, Charging the lead by 10 points as Vital goes to the attack. Charge tries to dig it up, unsuccessful as they cannot get it back over the net into fair play. Vital puts another point on the board, will come back up to the line to serve it up, while Charge will step back up to serve receive. Scores 23-14, Charge in the lead by 9 points as we prepare to receive the serve from the Vital team. And there's the serve by Vital. Charge gets it to the center, goes to the right side, tips it over the block once again, picking up another point with a kill, this time by number 10, Lillian Wilcox, with a tip over the block. I don't know if you call it a tip or a roll shot, but either way, he says she's going to get an ace right here. Lillian Cummings coming up to the line to serve it up. Scores 24-14, needing only one more point to close out this first set. That is, I want to see this. I want to see this serve now. We already got it called. Just like after we served it up. That will close out the first set, 25-14. Your Charge team picking up a victory very easily with that first set. Again, final score for that first set was 25-14. Lily Wilcox had a lot of assists in that one, with a kill as well. Charlotte Richards had 3 aces, 1 kill on the block. And Lillian Cummings had 5 kills. That's just some of the plays that we've seen in that first set. There's actually quite a few more that will be in highlight reels later. Those are just some of the top performers. So everyone did a great job in that last set, in that first set right there. We will be serving it up first in the second set. Again, if you're watching at home, please like and share. You can, huh? This time? But yeah, if you're at home, like and share the links for the video. You can watch all the clips on Sideline or Huddle if you are a parent. Both teams coming back out on the court. Charge out on the court first. Let me go ahead and get this roster set up, I believe. We got to do that. Once both teams come back on the court, the down ref will verify the roster, and the up ref will give the whistle to resume gameplay. I just got hit by a ball from behind. We're not even playing out here. I don't know what's happening. All right, both teams are coming back out on the court. And then the down ref has verified, and we're now getting the ball so we can serve it up here. That's number 10, Lily Wilcox coming to the line to serve it. Again, this is the start of the second set of our second game of the day here in the Northern Lights tournament in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Number 10 serving it up. There it is. Vital gets underneath it. Goes for their own attack. Charge pops it up high in the backcourt, bumps it up over to the outside, hits it over the net. Vital gets underneath it, bumping it all the way across court, but unable to keep it alive. Charge picks up that first point of in the second set, and will come back up to the line to serve it up. Number 10, Lily Wilcox at the line as we lead by 1, scores 1-0. And there's the serve. Charge underneath it. Vital underneath it. Bumps it up high. Gets it over the net. Charge goes to the attack of the net quickly. And Vital cannot get it back over. And that was an attack by number 5 that puts up that point right there as Vital is unable to recover from a quick tip at the net. And number 10 back up the line to serve it up as we now lead by 2. There's the serve. Vital gets underneath it, pushes it up high and over the net. Charge off the hand, unable to get it under control. Vital puts their first point on the board of the second set. Scores now 2-1. Charge in the lead by 1 point as we step back up to serve receive. Vital at the line, preparing to serve it up. There's the serve. Charge gets underneath it quickly, bumps it up high in the air, and then bumps it over back into Vital territory. Vital right there. They're going for their own attack, this time from the right side. Into the net it goes. Charge puts another point on the board. Scores now 3-1. Charge in the lead by 2 points as we prepare to serve it up once again. And number 8 subbing in for number 3 going out. There's an ace by number 8, putting it over the board, or putting it over the net and finding the floor quickly with that serve. Scores now 4-1. Charge in the lead by 3 as we come back up to the line to serve it up. Oh, they get it back over the net. They go for an attack at the net as the ball just barely makes it back over. Charge is able to bump it back over the backcourt of Vital. Vital sets up again to the right side, hitting it over the block. Backcourt picks it up, going to our right side. The attack finds the floor. He was killed by number 7, Braylon Smith, picking up the point right there. Number 8 will come back up to the line to serve it up. And there's the serve. Another ace right there, putting another point on the board. Another timeout called by Vital on the court. A TO timeout. Charge is leading by 5 points in this second set as we go into this timeout. After the timeout concludes, Charge will come back up to the line to serve it up, and number 8 will be putting those serves into play. And number 8 coming back up to the line, preparing to serve it up, while the Vital team sets back up. And there's a serve by number 8, putting it over the net. They get it back over into Charge territory. Charge sets it up to the right side. The attack cross court. Vital is able to pop it up in the air, keep it alive. And they go for their own attack, but it goes off the block and out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Vital as it goes off of Charge and out of bounds in the block. Scores now 6-2. Charge in the lead by 4 as we once again prepare to serve receive. There's the serve. Oh, where's the serve? There it is. There it is. There's the serve from Vital. Charge underneath it, sets it up to the right side. The attack puts it over the block, but Vital right there to receive it in their territory. They set up and go for their own attack from the right side. Charge is able to keep it off the floor with the dig, and then we bump it over after a couple touches. Vital once again going for an attack, this time from the outside. Charge is able to keep it alive, fit it across court, and tool it off the block is number 2, Lillian, with the kill. That puts a point on the board for your Charge. Steve, come back up to the line to serve it up. Saying my signal is not good, but seems to be okay. Huh? I didn't see what happened right there. What's going on? Are they changing? Were they making some kind of call change off that last play? Because I got 8-2 on the scoreboard, but they didn't change it. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. They are going to talk to the captains to see if they can figure it out. So okay, so they did give it to the other team. I will have to change that score. And Vital had the point right there. I guess they said it was off of a touch or something. I'm not really sure what happened. Charge trying to get underneath that serve as Vital served it up and Charge unsuccessful. Vital puts another point on the board. Scores now 7-4. Charge still in the lead by 3 points as we set back up to serve the Steve. There's the serve by Vital. Backfoot bumps it up high. Charge keeps it alive. And we bump it over into Vital territory. Vital sets it up to their middle. The attack falls long and hits the line judge. Charge puts another point on the board. And will come back up to the line to serve it up. And number 9, Bethany Whiting will come to the line to serve it up. Just we have balls flying through our court, so we got to wait a second. There's the up ref whistle. There's the serve by number 9. Nice serve. They put it over the net. Scores 8-4. Charge still lead by 4 points. As Vital hits it back over to our backcourt. Charge gets to the center, goes to the outside. The attack finds the floor. That was a kill by number 2, Lillian Cummings, that put another point on the board for your Charge, Steve. Number 9, Bethany White coming back up the line to serve it up as we now lead by 5 points. Score is 9-4. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Vital right there to receive, bumping it high in the air, tipping it over the net. Charge right there. Oh no, we are able to get it back under control and put it over the net. Vital once again going for another attack at the net. Charge digs it up again, and puts it over with a bump. Nice recovery by Charge. Vital right there once again. Going for the attack this time, unable to dig it up as the attack cross court goes off the hand of Charge and out of bounds. Vital puts another point on the board. Charge still in the lead by 4, scores 9-5 in the second set. And we step back up to serve receivers who's trailing. We're leading by 4 points. There's the serve. Charge picks up a point as they're out of rotation on Vital side. Charge will pick up point for the out of rotation call on Vital. Scores now 10-5. Charge will lead by 5 points as Vital will now step back up to serve receive. And number 6 will come to the line to serve it up for your Charge team. That's number 6 subbing in for number 2, subbing out. Number 3 is also subbing in for number 8 going out. And Ava Smith coming up the line to serve it up. Scores 10-5. Charge leading by 5 points. There's the serve. Vital gets underneath it, bumps it up high toward the net and over into Charge territory. Charge right there, bumping it up as well. Tip at the net. Called on Charge for the net infraction. Vital will put a point on the board right there, come back up the line to serve it up. Scores now 10-6. Charge still in the lead by 4. And once again, we set up to serve the seed. Now we're calling the down ref up to the up ref. I'm not sure what's happening now. They're just trying to figure out what rotation we're supposed to be in to make sure that they're in the correct rotation. Score is 10-6 in the second set. Charge is leading by 4 points as we set back up to serve receive. It looks like they got it all figured out because there's the whistle from the up ref to serve it up. Vital preparing to serve it up. They're about to get a whistle. They should have called that one. Out of rotation once again. Charge picks up a point. Honestly, the whistle was long enough that it should have been a whistle for a delay of game. But Charge coming back up the line to serve it up once again. Okay, I think we figured out the rotation from their team over there, so it'll be called again. Scores 11-6. It's number one. Sam Chaffin serves it up for your Charge team. Vital right there to receive it, bumping it up high, and then bumping it over into Charge territory. Charge gets it as well, bumps it to the center, sets it to the outside. The attack puts it back to Vital territory. Vital keeps it alive, puts it back over to Charge. We keep it alive with a bump, and then bumps set it over to the outside once again. The attack to the same place. Vital is able to keep it alive. Pushes it back over with the tip. Charge again, bumping it up, going to the outside. This time we tip it over the block, and Vital struggles a little bit, but they keep it alive and hit it back over to Charge's backboard. Charge sets up, goes for the attack through the block. Number 5 with the kill, putting a point on the board for your Charge team as he finds the hole in the block. Scores now 12-6. Charge leading by 6 points as number 1, Sam Chaffin, will step back at the line to serve it up once again. There's the serve. Vital underneath it. They set it over the net quickly. Charge right there to receive it. Goes for the attack cross court. Vital once again. This time they send it up to the middle. We go for the attack off the block, but Charge is able to keep it alive. Setting it over to the right side. The attack finds the floor for Charge. That was number 10, Lily Wilcox, with the kill that found the floor in Vital territory. Charge still the lead by now 7 points. Scores 13-6 as number 1, Sam Chaffin, serves it back up. Quickly serves it back up, too. Vital underneath it. They bump it back over to Charge territory. Charge bumps it up high to the center, sets it over to the outside, and the tip over the block, picks up the point. As number 3 adds another point to the Charge team off the tip over the block that finds the floor. Scores now 14-6. Charge in the lead by 8 points to set back up to serve it up. There's the serve by number 1. Vital gets underneath it, bumps it up high. They go for the attack. The attack. They call it in right in the backcourt. Vital picks up the point on the attack. This way. Yeah. Scores now 14-7. Charge in the lead by 7 points. Once again, of the other team and out of bounds. Substitution number 9 going out. Number 7 coming in. The second line is going out. Braylon Smith coming in. And number 10 coming to the line to serve it up. That's really Wilcox for your Charge team as we lead by 8 points. There's the serve. Vital underneath it. Vital bumps it up high across court, hits it over in Charge territory. Charge keeps it alive, and then goes for the attack, putting it over into the backcourt of Vital. Vital once again going for the attack, hitting it high up in the backcourt. Charge is able to keep it alive and put it back into Vital territory. Vital once again bumping it high and going for their own attack from their right side. Charge unable to keep that one. Vital will pick up a point on that one as it's off the head of Charge and out of bounds. Scores now 15-8. Charge in the lead by 7 points as we once again set back up to serve receive. And Vital puts the ball over the net with a float serve. Charge right there to receive it, going for the attack right through the block. That was number 5, Charlotte Richards, that found the seam of that block, putting it right through the blocker's hands and picking up the point as she finds the floor. Scores 16-8. As number 8 will come to the line to serve it up for your Charge team. And there's the serve. They get the ball back over to Charge territory. Charge sets it to the outside. They put it back over quick. Charge 1, 2, 3. Keeps it alive. Nice recovery. And Vital is able to get underneath it as it comes back to their side. They hit it back over to Charge. Charge right there in the backcourt to the center, to the right side. The attack. They block it back over. We dig it up, and we push it back over, keeping it alive. That's an excellent play. Have to look at that on the highlights. They get it back over to Charge territory. Charge pushes it over with the set. Vital struggles, and into the net it goes. Charge will pick up a point as Vital hits it into the net. Scores now 17-8. Charge in the lead. I don't even know how many points that is. By 9 points. Charge in the lead by 9 points. I didn't do math in my head. I lost track of it. Number 8, Kale, coming out to the line to serve it up for your Charge team. We knock it down. Who did that? Number 5 with the kill. Tipped it down right there. That was a quick play. Charge puts another point on the board. Another timeout. TO on the court by Vital. 16 for Black. Charge is in the lead by 10 points as we go into this timeout. After the timeout concludes, Charge will step back at the line to serve it up, and Kale would be the one serving it up for your Charge team. As both teams come back out of the court, Charge comes back up the line, and number 8 prepares to serve it up as we lead by 10 in the second set of our second game of the day. And there's the serve, putting it over the net. Vital goes for an attack, and they're calling it inbounds right on that back line. I don't know. They're going with it. They called it inbounds, and that's what they're going with. So the score is 18-9. Charge still in the lead by 9 as we once again set up to serve receive. Vital at the line, preparing to serve it. Oh, no, wait. Ball came in. I thought they was about to serve it, too. All right, they're about to serve it again. Hopefully no ball's coming from behind us. Right side, putting it over the net. Oh, they find the floor in the backcourt of Charge, putting it on the board. Scores 19-10. Charge still the lead by 9 points as Vital will step back up the line to serve it up. Again, this is the second set as Charge leads by 9. So there's the serve. Charge underneath it. They set it up to the middle. The attack finds the back corner. Excellent. Set up and attack for the point. Number 1, Sam Chaffin gets the point right there with the kill. Number 7 stubbing out with number 9. Number 9 coming up to the line to serve it up. That's Braylon Smith. Scores now 20-10. Charge in the lead by 10 points is number 9. Serves it up. There's the serve. Vital underneath it. Goes for their own attack. The backcourt digs it up and gets to the center. We set it over to the outside. The attack. Off the touch, Charge picks up the point with the kill by number 2, Lillian Cummings. Scores now 21-10. That Charge stepping back up the line to serve it up. As number 9, Bethany White Eagle comes to the line. There's the serve. And they shake it out of bounds. 8th by number 9, Bethany White Eagle. Putting another point on the board right there. Scores now 22-10. Charge in the lead by 12 points. As we once again come back up the line to serve it up. There's the serve. Vital underneath it once again. They bump it up high. Going for the attack. And it goes long and out of bounds. Charge picks up another point right there. We'll come back up to the line. Number 9, Bethany White Eagle, preparing to serve it up. But let me get it back over in 2 touches. Charge right there. Sets it up this time to the right side. The attack. Picks up the point as it goes off the block and out of bounds. That was a kill by number 10, Lily Wilcox. That will close out that second set and our match in a sweep. On that one, on that second set, 25-10. Yes, final score on that second set, 25-10. That closes out the match in a sweep. We got a few of the highlights on the screen. Again, if you want to see all the clips, you have to watch it on Sideline or watch it on Huddle that breaks it down play by play. Again, thank you for watching and being a fan of your Oklahoma Charge 16 American team. Please like and share and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. We will be